Figueroa.com.
This is your 420 Radio News for Friday, July 19th, 2013. I'm Russ Belville. Medical marijuana users still worry about DUI from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Medical marijuana users, if they're not careful, could easily violate the DUI standard found in Nevada revised statutes, which says it's against the law to drive with more than 2 nanograms of marijuana per milliliter in your blood or 5 nanograms of marijuana metabolite. That's a stricter standard, by the way, than exists for cocaine or heroin, 50 nanograms per milliliter, methamphetamine, 100 nanograms, or LSD, 10 nanograms. And there is no exception for people who have a prescription for medical marijuana. Assembly Majority Leader William Horn, a Democrat of Las Vegas, has tried to pass Assembly Bill 351, which would have forced prosecutors to prove the driver was actually impaired by marijuana rather than just show the nanogram standard was exceeded. It's not a hypothetical. In 2000, Jessica Williams fell asleep at the wheel of her minivan when it ran off Interstate 15 and killed 6 teenagers who were picking up trash as part of a county youth offender work program. She'd smoked marijuana hours before the accident, and although a jury determined she wasn't under the influence of the drug, Williams is serving a 42-year sentence in state prison simply because she had more marijuana in her system than was allowed by law. Does medical marijuana cure Crohn's disease? Study finds some patients had increased appetite, sleep function, and no side effects. From ibtimes.com. A new study suggests the regular use of medical marijuana may achieve the complete remission of Crohn's disease, an inflammatory bowel disorder. The study, published in Clinical Gastroenterology and Hepatology, attempted to determine the effect that regular medical marijuana use had on patients with Crohn's disease, Medical Daily reports. An examination of 21 subjects revealed that medical marijuana effectively treated symptoms in many patients while achieving complete remission in others. According to Medical Daily, patients with severe instances of Crohn's disease can defecate as many as 20 times a day. Although the illness affects 400 to 600,000 people in North America, many people aren't diagnosed until years after the disease manifests. Colorado's seed-to-sale marijuana tracking system will have limits, from the Denver Post. Colorado's plans for a comprehensive system to track recreational marijuana from seed to sale won't be quite so comprehensive. Officials from the State Department of Revenue said Thursday the system won't be able to start tracking marijuana weights until after the buds are harvested off the plant. Anne Marie Jensen, a lobbyist for the Colorado Association of Chiefs of Police, asked how, without keeping track of plants before harvest, the state could be sure that marijuana growers weren't underreporting harvest amounts and diverting pot illegally into the black market. Maintaining such control over the recreational marijuana industry is seen as crucial in preventing federal raids against the businesses. Ron Kammerzell, the Revenue Department's head of enforcement, said Colorado has reactivated a $1.4 million contract with a company called Franwell to build a computer system for tracking marijuana batches by radio frequency tag. The state had previously hired Franwell in 2011 to build such a system for the medical marijuana industry, but money troubles caused the state to deactivate the contract. Medical marijuana momentum should be building, but isn't, from mcall.com. 2-year-old Vivian Wilson from Scotch Plains, New Jersey, the story said, has a severe form of epilepsy resulting in seizures that last as long as an hour. Such seizures in children reportedly have been stopped by ingestion of cannabis in Colorado and California, where medical marijuana is legal. Similar legislation was passed in New Jersey, but its implementation has been blocked by Governor Chris Christie. In Pennsylvania, there is even less encouragement for victims of medical problems that may be eased by marijuana, including glaucoma, cancer, and other ailments in addition to epilepsy. State Senator Dalen Leach, Democrat of Montgomery, has introduced legislation to legalize medical marijuana for years, including Senate Bill 770 this year. Similar legislation, House Bill 1181, is co-sponsored by State Representative Mike Schlossberg of Lehigh. Both bills, introduced in April, were promptly buried in committee by legislative bosses, as has happened in previous years. There is little incentive to act, perhaps because Governor Tom Corbett has threatened to veto them. The politicians don't seem to care about medical benefits. They say marijuana is a drug, and some people enjoy drugs recreationally. How marijuana could improve the economy. An estimated 2,000 to 4,000 businesses produce marijuana for legal purposes, resulting in total sales of $1.2 to $1.3 billion last year, according to Medical Marijuana Business Daily. This has been your 420 Radio News for Friday, July 19th, 2013. I'm Russ Belville. When we come back, we go behind the headlines to take a look at GW Pharmaceuticals, the British drug manufacturer seeking to corner the market on cannaceuticals. You're listening to The Russ Belville Show on 420radio.org. We'll be right back.